and welcome to another episode of Historically Marked. I am in downtown, or Old Town, St. Genevieve, Missouri, which is the oldest settlement here in the state. And I know there's a lot I can say about that, but this episode is mostly focused on a particular building, which I'm standing behind. And it's known as the Old Brick House, and I don't know if it lives up to its name, but there's a marker on there that says it is the oldest brick building west of the Mississippi. Let's take a look at that, shall we? So that right there is a popular eatery for people who like to come down here and shop and get old stuff. Yes, it does advertise itself as the first brick building west of the Mississippi in 1785. But over here, it says here, first brick building west of Mississippi River, built in 1785, and a first American court held here. Okay, some more information. I'm just going to kind of walk around this place just a little bit. And I guess it ended right here, maybe, I don't know, but this part looks brand new. I did hear from somebody that this place is for sale, but it's still open. So here's a look inside the oldest brick place west of the Mississippi River. Old pictures, a piano, and here's a stove that was in continuous use in this room for over 100 years. It was discontinued in 1956 when the addition was constructed. Far out. And there's just more parts of the restaurant back here, but not too important. Alright, so I dug up some research on this house. Okay, so this was built by John Price, who is a Kentuckian, who was a local merchant and ferry operator between St. Genevieve and Kaskaskia. A local legend claims that the bricks used to build it were handmade in France and brought over to North America. It is said that the house was at one time used as a courthouse and a school. A fur trading post was later built in the back. The cellar of the house was the quarters for the slaves. This house would be later known as the Shaw House. So, even though the marker does say 1785 as the year it was built, many researchers have suggested over the years that it could have been also 1780, 1790, or sometime between 1800 and 1804. Now there's a book out there called Missouri, A Guide to the Show Me State that was published in 1941. And on page 274, Price's house was sold by Sheriff Henry Dodge to Joseph Pratt. Dodge would serve as a U.S. Marshal, a captain while fighting in the War of 1812, and would become one of the first of 2 U.S. senators to represent Wisconsin. So yeah, I thought I'd share a little backstory about this place. And I don't know how true that claim is with even the fact that, or opinion that it was the first brick house west of the Mississippi River. But yeah, as long as people believe it to be true, then hey. Alright, thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in St. Genevieve, Missouri, next to the old brick building. Signing off.